Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and it's the preview for the game tomorrow between Liverpool against Newcastle United, which will be a 12:30 kickoff at Anfield. So we did come off the back of a 3-2 home victory against West Ham last Saturday. We went 2-0 up into the game. West Ham pulled it back to make it 2-2, and you're thinking, oh, we've thrown this game away completely, until Joe Willock scored that winning goal for us, which got us the 3 points from that game. And Liverpool, they came off the back of a 1-1 draw, and that was against Leeds United at Ellen Road on Monday. So, away to Anfield tomorrow. This is going to be a very tough game indeed for us. Our record down at Anfield lately has been very, very bad. It really is. We haven't won there for years, and that's why our record down at Anfield is really, really poor. But hopefully, if we're going to this game with the right attitude, and make sure we just perform. You never know, there could be a chance of possibly getting something out of the game. Liverpool, well, have not been at their best this season. Nowhere near retaining the Premier League title this season. 7th in the table. That is a big drop for them. It really, really is at this moment of time. I suppose the injuries have not helped them at all as well. Some really massive blows that have been dealt with this season. So, and still missing as well. So, that could be a bit of an advantage for us. Also, you know, Liverpool were invited to that Super League bollocks. So, is that talk gone to the head still? Well, we'll wait and see. But, you know, as I mentioned, Anfield, it's a very tough place to go down there. It just really, really is, I must say. So, a lot of fans are not feeling hopeful that we're going to get something down there. But if we got a point down there, I think that would be great. I think it would be absolutely fantastic. It really, really would be. For players' injuries to come back and players who are still missing, well, it looks like Saint Maximin should be okay from what I've heard. He has been training this week. He did pick up a bit of a swollen ankle after the West Ham game, but I've seen him pictures of him training, and I think hopefully he should be okay to start the game tomorrow. Be all right, so which is a good thing, because my word, when Saint Maximin gets an injury, he's out for the next game or few games. But it looks like he is okay as well. So. Hopefully that's the least of our worries on that one. Fabian Schär's been back in training, but I've got the feeling that this game is probably going to come too soon for him. I must say he's been out with a serious knee injury picked up in the 3-2 win against Southampton. So I don't think he's going to come back for this game just yet. Ryan Fraser still missing. Apparently he's had to have an operation as well. And apparently Carl Dorlos had to have an operation as well. So after he didn't play against, wasn't on the bench against West Ham, so be interested to see how long they're going to be out for throughout the rest of the season. But we'll wait and see. For Liverpool, if they're going to have Curtis Jones back, they're still going to be without Henderson. They've still got long-term injuries over Virgil van Dijk, Joel Matip, and Joe Gomez, who are still missing at this moment of time as well. I think that has been one of the biggest blows for them, losing their centre-backs, and they've had to play like centre midfielders in centre-back positions as well, and it's just not helped them. A lot of the time, it just really, really hasn't, unfortunately. And that's why, unfortunately, they've managed to slip to where they are now, into 7th place. And they're not going to get the Premier League title back this season. So, but, as I mentioned, it's going to be very tough down at Anfield. But if we can just perform for the full 90 minutes, there's an opportunity, maybe. But if we go down there, at least have a try. That's all we can ask for, I must say. I think, to me, Joe Willock needs to start this game. He needs to come in for Shelvey. I don't care if Shelvey has been given the captain's armband, but have you seen Shelvey's performances recently? Deary me. Not to mention that question and answer on the Zoom. I mean, when someone asked him a question about why his performances have been so lazy, and I mean, did he hear that answer Shelvey gave back? I mean, I'm thinking, is he serious? My word, luckily I wasn't eating or drinking something at the time when I heard that, because if I was, I think I would have spat out. Because my word, because you could tell that it's been lazy. Shelvey has not been the same player this season. He has not, and I think we need to move him on at the end of the season, as I've said so many times. So I really want to see Joe Willock in the start line tomorrow. Deserve that starting spot. Shelvey, to me, should be on the bench, not be getting starts with the way he's been playing. Not to mention, should be given the captain's performance. We all know who should be given that captain's armband. Matt Ritchie, more of a leader on that pitch. So, yeah. The players we need to watch out for Liverpool, their attack is still very dangerous, I must say. So these are the players we're going to have to watch out for from Liverpool's attacking line. Starting off with this man, Mo Salah. When he's on his game, he certainly puts the ball in the back of the net. He really does. Cracking left foot. And our defence are going to really, really have to be close onto him, because if we let him come through, he's only going to do one thing, and that's just score goals. He really, really is. Next player I've picked out, and that is Sadio Mane. Again, just another really, really quality player when he goes forward. When he's on his game, he could certainly find the back of the net as well. And again, defence is going to have to make sure we watch out on him as well. Next player I've picked out, and that is Roberto Firmino. Probably not had his greatest season, I would say, but again, when he's on his game, I think he can definitely pop up with a goal as well. So again, defence, make sure they keep tight. Next one I've picked out, and that is Diogo Jota. I think he's done very well since Liverpool signed him from Wolves, and again, really, really carries a threat for Liverpool as well. So again, he has been known to score against us, so hopefully defence knows it. Again, it's got to make sure we keep an eye out on him as well if he starts the game. And the final player I've picked out, playing against his former club, and that is Gini Wijnaldum. We got to stop him coming forward and creating chances for Liverpool as well. So, yeah, we need to make sure we don't switch off. There has been times we have switched off in the West Ham game. I mean, the first goal West Ham scored, I mean, that could have been preventable, I must say. Because if we do switch off, Liverpool are just going to rightfully punish us massively. They really, really will, particularly with their attacking line as well. So, yeah. But if we just go into the game with the right attitude and just perform, there's a chance of getting something. Liverpool have nowhere near been at the best from what they have been last season. Definitely not so. But it is going to be a right tough task tomorrow. But I'm feeling, hopefully, we can get something out of the game. Since the international break, we've picked 7 points from 3 games. I think anyone would have taken that. Yeah, but definitely. Yes, we all know Steve Bruce shouldn't be the manager at this football club, but I think 7 points out of their 3 games is very good. I must say. So, predicted lineup for what I would like to see tomorrow. The formation-wise, I'm still going to keep it the same. I don't think I see any reason to change it at the moment. I must say it's been doing well. I must say. And yeah, and I've been delighted at seeing the formation, even though I've not been a fan of the back 5, but I think it's worked so far. And why should we change it? So here we are, the predicted lineup. But again, I'm going to go with what I would like to see in that start lineup. Start off at goal, Martin Dubravka. Obvious choice, easy decision for me. So he stays in goal. Into the three centre-backs, and I have no need to change them as well. So starting off with Federico Fernandez, he knows he's got a big job to do tomorrow to stop that Liverpool threat coming forward. So hopefully we can see a very good solid performance from him. In the middle of the three centre-backs, again, Kieran Clark, and again, a player who has been a little bit off lately, but has done very well this season, I must say. He really is going to have to stop that Liverpool threat from coming forward as well. And none of this put your hand up when you don't need to do, because that's give away that penalty against West Ham. I mean, that wasn't good at all. But hopefully we can see a very solid performance from Kieran Clark. And the last of the centre-backs on the left-hand side, Paul Dummett, again, been solid defensively, I must say. Great to see him back, and a big job. He's got a big job to do tomorrow as well. So, yeah, into the wing-back positions. And again, I don't see any need to change this as well. So on the right-hand side, Jacob Murphy. The lad's done very well. He's done very, very well since starting the last few games. And he doesn't deserve to be dropped. And he certainly deserves a new contract for next season. I must say, get that sorted, because I've been impressed with the lad. And hopefully he can cause that Liverpool defence problems. The weak burst forward, get the balls in the box. And I want to see Jacob Murphy do that tomorrow. So, yeah. Left-hand side, the centre-backs. Yes, Matt Ritchie. And again, has done very well since coming back into the side as well. And he's a grafter. He really, really is. He gives 110% out there. And he's definitely a leader out on that pitch. He really, really is. So again, keep him in the side. See what he can do tomorrow. Midfield roles. This is where I would like to make a change. Starting off with Joe Willock. He needs to stop. Please bring Shelvey out the side. Hopefully Steve Bruce watched that, what Shelvey did on that question and answer, and thinking, go up to him and said, are you bloody serious? Sorry, babe, but I'm dumping you to the bench for that. You don't deserve the captain's armband. If Steve Bruce sees sense in that, that'd be great. So that is why I want to see Joe Willock in the starting lineup tomorrow. Next in the midfield role, Sean Longstaff, and again has done pretty well since coming back into the side as well. So again, hopefully keep him in there and see what he can do tomorrow, and see how much he can prove himself throughout the rest of the season as well. Next position, just sitting in front of the two, and I'm going to go with Miggy. Shooting has been a little bit off, say with his final ball, but we all know Miggy will love him, because the way he can move forward with the ball, take other players on, and just the way he can get past them and cause them a massive problem as well. Hopefully he's worked on his shooting and training this week, and hopefully he gets a goal for himself, or he tries to get a one on target as well, which would be great to see. So yes, so Miggy to start tomorrow, just a bit further up the pitch. Into the attacking two up front. First of all, I'm going to go with ASM. Looks to be okay. And if what he could do to that Liverpool defence will be really, really interesting to see as well. Give him that free roll around the pitch as well. Can he cause that Liverpool defence problems? The way he can hold the ball, just get past them as well. So hopefully, if ASM is in that start lineup tomorrow, can he? Hopefully, he does cause that Liverpool defence problems. And alongside him, Callum Wilson. Yes, I think he needs to start now. Jolin hasn't done too bad. He did pretty okay in the West Ham game, but we need our better players starting now, because it's massive for us in terms of staying up throughout the rest of the season now. So that is the lineup that I've gone with. I think some will be looking at that and thinking, I think that's the lineup we should be going with as well. So, score prediction, as I mentioned, it is going to be hard, but if we continue this decent unbeaten run we've been going on as well, that'd be good. I think a point would be great. I think we could possibly get a point down there. I must say, if we just turn up and perform for that full 90 minutes. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I'm going to have that optimism again and say we are going to get a 2-2 draw down at Anfield. So that is my score prediction. Let me know, as always, down in the comments section. Of course, your predicted lineup, how we're going this game, and of course, your score prediction as well. After the game, I will be giving my quick thoughts as usual, and of course, I'll be doing my player ratings video as well. So thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like. Please drop your comments in as well. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you all later. Take care. Can we get a point down at Anfield, or is this game going to be a write-off for us?